So for every average Kahnawake runner that's going to be watching this interview, they don't have to worry about any extra costs because they're part of mainstream society. But I'm sure you have to worry about extra costs. Can you explain about the extra cost?
Well, definitely, you have to, first of all, if you look at my home, I've had to make modifications to my home just for me to get in it. I've had to have a ramp built. Once you come into my home, I have to have a specialized bathroom so that I am able to take a shower and use the bathroom. Also, I had a one level down into where I had a laundry room, and I had to modify that in order for me to get into my laundry room. So now that is modified. Just getting into any building, it can be a challenge. Ramps, they have to be specific. We have, I mean, it's wonderful that we do have a lot of places here in the community that do have ramps, but I find some of them are very, very steep. So it's very scary. Even though I can walk up them, I usually have someone behind me just in case, because the ramp is not made to code. So all these things cost extra money. Even my car that I had to buy myself, I had to get like an SUV because it's easier for me to get out of than if I had a regular car. And I think one of the things that I can't do that I would really like to do is just go outside and just go around in my yard or go down and visit somebody without having to use my car. And other people can just walk. They just go outside and they just walk. They take their bike or whatever. And for me, I hopefully one day I can get one of those motorized scooters so that I can just go outside and get some fresh air. But it is, it is more of a financial cost when you have a physical disability. You have to make sure that the doors are a certain width. You have to make sure that, anything that you're doing is appropriate for you to accommodate you because of your disability.
What are some of the resources that you may use of in the community?
Well, I'm very fortunate that I've been able to access some of the resources. I was able to access some funding through the Mohawk Council, through the RAP program for disabilities. They were able to give me some funding so that I could modify my home. Part of it went into modifying part of my bathroom, and also part of it went into modifying part of my ramp. Also, I've accessed Dewuduni Zakta. They have also a program there for disabilities. I was able to use their French, to take a French course or French tutoring, because they do have that service available. I also have used, very limited though, the resources at the Cater Memorial Hospital in their physio and occupational therapy department. Physiotherapy for exercising and occupational therapy to get any, like right now I use a walker, so I was able to get that through them. But I also am followed by the Montreal Neurological Institute, and I go there at least once a year, where I have a doctor over there that follows me. And also I see a physiotherapist, and I have an occupational therapist, and they're the ones that have been very helpful in helping me to know what type of resources there are outside of the community where I can go and buy certain things that are for me. Like right now I have a brace that I wear on my right leg, and I can't wear regular shoes. I have to wear shoes that are either a D width or a shoe that's bigger than my feet so that I can fit the brace in there. The neuro too, they've given me the ability to be able to get my own wheelchair now, so that sits in my car. When I go over anywhere, I can take it out. I don't have to worry about going into the mall and renting a wheelchair. So that's basically the resources that I do use right now, and I'm very grateful to be able to have that. And I hope that, someday that we will have more for people with physical disabilities.
What would you say for average Kahnawake runner that gets up every day and takes things for granted. That doesn't have a disability like you, but they take things for granted. I can go to the mall, I can go to the movies, and they take it for granted.
Well, that's a that it, you know, some days I think it is frustrating for me. You know, sometimes when you see people who are physically healthy and they don't take care of themselves, they could be more healthier. You know, I think everybody has to do the best that they have with what they got.
Yeah.
I have this disability. It's part of my life. I accept it, and I do the best that I can. And I'm very fortunate to say that I do have a good quality of life. I have a wonderful family. I have my own home. I have a great job that I enjoy doing. But I think, you know, the regular Kahnawake Learning out there who doesn't have to think about their disabilities, I think when people with disabilities do want to have a better quality of life, and they're trying to say, you know, we need better resources, then you have to think about these people, because we can't do what you just take for granted, getting up and just going for a walk, or getting out of a chair and just doing what you want to do, getting down on the floor and then getting back up, going for a run. You know, anything like that is something that we can't do. So, you know, when you're doing that every day, you know, just be grateful that you can do those things.
What are your plans for the future?
Well, I'm the type of person that is very stubborn. I usually just keep going. I want to continue working for many more years. I still consider myself young. And, you know, I want to be as independent as I can be. I should exercise more, and that's one of my goals that I'm really going to try and work on, because that's one of the things that can help me, is that if I keep doing exercises, then it will strengthen my body. I can never be like a normal, regular person, but the physiotherapy has given me some exercises that I can do. I want to just, you know, continue living a good quality of life. That's basically what I strive for.
Wow, thank you for joining us today, Joanie. I'm sure you really opened up the community's eyes, and good luck with the rest of your work.
Okay, Nyawa.
If you have comments or questions, you can email us at walkinmyworld at yahoo.com. Ona.